I'm Madison.
And I'm Trinity. And this is Device Guys. Alright, today we're going to be starting a new series called Roll With It.
This is where we're going to be trying to cook different things. Today we're starting with a couple recipes in the Unofficial Harry Potter Cookbook.
Who's surprised?
Anyway, I am not a cook. Disclaimer.
I am. This is my kitchen. You can't tell me otherwise.
I was known as the girl who literally set her house on fire in college. Well, it was my apartment, but it started in the kitchen. Whoopsie.
And I can make a mean bowl of cereal and a good grilled cheese. If you need any recipes, at me.
And then because it is fall, we decided what's a better treat for fall than pumpkins. So we will be making pumpkin pasties
And pumpkin juice.
Let's get started. First things first, so you're gonna mix 1/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of granulated sugar, and 1/4 of a tablespoon of salt together. Then you are going to pulse it a couple times in your food processor to mix it up. And then you will add 5 tablespoons of cold butter and 3 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. And you will pulse that mixture in your food processor for 15 minutes. Trinity, come here. Please tell the camera what you've done.
I have no defense. I'm a little dumb. So what I did was nutmeg was next to another ingredient, and I grabbed it, put it in the cart, and moved on without ever looking at it again. I checked out with this item, not looking at the fact that it, not in fact nutmeg, but cumin. How did I do this? Accident. Oopsie daisy.
Cumin!
I think it was next to it.
We're not putting cumin in this. We are not.
No.
We're just gonna go without the nutmeg.
I'm gonna be able to, it's 1/8 of a teaspoon, like, I think it'll be okay. Or is it a tablespoon? We're gonna go without it. Just for the filling of the pumpkin pasties. Alright, so what we're going to add is the pumpkin, 1 can. Don't use pumpkin filling, use 100% pumpkin. Why? It tells you. Not nutmeg and cinnamon, but to replace the nutmeg, we're just gonna put more cinnamon. So instead of 1/8 of a teaspoon, teaspoon, we're going to do 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then 1/4 of a cup of sugar.
What does it say?
Yeah, it says combine all these mixing bowl, mix well. So we're just gonna whisk.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to get out the mixing bowl. I really don't. And I feel like this is pretty easy.
So transfer the mixture of dough into a large mixing bowl. Sprinkle 4 tablespoons of cold water over the mixture. Toss the mixture together with a spatula until it starts to clump together. If it is too dry, add more water because wet is better than dry.
Gather the dough into a ball and pat it into a disc. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least an hour.
So what we're doing is, it said to put the dough in the fridge for an hour, but who's got time for that? So we put it in the freezer for roughly 20 minutes, and while we do that, we're gonna work on our juice. For our juice, we're gonna need 1 small pumpkin, which we couldn't find, so we got another can of the 100% pure pumpkin.
Yeah, they said like sugar pumpkin or something, and we couldn't find that, so that's what we got.
So we're gonna blend this as much as we can to try to get it as liquidy as possible, but
if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
then we have pineapple juice,
Apple juice.
and white grape juice.
Alright, so the beginning recipe is actually pretty simple. You're going to need 2 cups of apple juice. Let's get this going. One cup of pineapple. And then another cup of white grape juice. Oh
Oh my god!
we tried our best. Don't squeeze it because it will do what I just did. Alrighty.
We might have done this very wrong, but what we're gonna do, because we don't have a pumpkin and half the recipe is about how to cook the pumpkin, we're just gonna pour it in the food processor with the blended pumpkin already, and then we'll strain it later.
We're speed running this.
Mistakes were made, but we're just going with it. Is this wrong? Very. Is this gonna taste gross? Probably. Oh no, where's it leaking from? And show you what happened.
I feel like it's because it's a food processor.
It says blender!
True.
But you see all of the pumpkin has leaked everywhere. Mistakes were made.
Alright.
So while Trinity cleans up my mess, I'm gonna pour this and strain it and hope for the best. I definitely think it was too much juice for our food processor. Mistakes were made.
Really? We're gonna strain it twice. Every time I clean, there's something else.
So now we're gonna pour it and put it in the fridge until everything else is done and we can enjoy them together. So pulled it out of the freezer. It's really hard and really cold. Maybe we did that a little wrong. It's kind of frozen in some spots.
That's called additional flavor. It's more like a pastry surprise at this point.
Yeah, surprise, we don't know if it's gonna work. So here's what they look like before we put them in the oven.
Real quick.
So the oven scares me.
Why?
It's hot.
Okay. Let me show you how to use it.
I only open the oven and take stuff in and out with grill gloves on because I've burnt myself one too many times. Here's them after the oven. Not gonna lie, I'm scared.
Cheers! Bottoms up. Actually not bad. It's got the essence of pumpkin. It definitely smells like pumpkin.
Yeah.
I don't know why it almost tastes watered down.
Yeah, it tastes like watered down pineapple juice.
Pineapple and apple. I'm getting a lot of apple.
I feel like apple juice is watered down. That's just my personal thing. I feel like apple juice tastes watered down. And so I think that's it. And I also think the white grape adds the watery.
I can see that. But like, I would drink this. Like, this ain't bad.
I only got fluff.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we should actually get the filling now.
Okay.
I think there's too much crust. We probably should have rolled it thinner.
And we should have made more that were like this. You want to try it like this one? We can break them down.
Yeah.
Like that.
We definitely didn't let these cool long enough. It's definitely pumpkin pie-ish.
Mm-hmm. I definitely have that feeling, just less dense. So 9 out of 10. What's your
Out of 10, what would I score it?
Yeah,
I'd give this probably like a 7.
that's what I was thinking. Like a 7 to me, just
A
because.
6 or a 7, because I wish it was more flavorful because I like stronger flavors.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah, to me, I'd drink it again 100%.
I'd give these like an 8 because they were good. We just definitely need less crust.
Oh, see, I would give these like a 5.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's so dry, the outside, and I think the crust to me was just so much crust on most of them, which was absolutely our fault. And maybe we should put more water or something. They just taste very dry on the outside. That's the show! We tried our best.